on YouTube? Hometownfitteds coming through with What the HTF episode 6. I'm sorry I haven't been following on Saturdays doing these episodes, but I've been really busy. I'm a busy man. And but anyway, today I haven't got nothing controversial to talk about. It's more or less just something I want to touch on, and that's Major League teams and their logos. I'm not a real big fan of when Major League teams change their logos. You know what I'm saying? And me being a Jays fan, of course, we're notorious for changing it. We got rid of the World Series logo and brought this logo. You know what I'm saying? Then we scrapped this one and brought the Angry Bird, and then we scrapped that and brought in the we had the Strong Bird, and then the Angry Bird, and then it was brought back to the classic. I'm going to touch on that in a little bit. But I don't like when teams mess with their logos. Miami, one of those teams. You know, I realize the Marlins have changed or have moved to Miami. Now they've changed it to Miami Marlins. But I don't like the M thing. No offense to anybody that's a big fan of that. I'm not a big fan of it. I loved the fish. You guys already know that. I've said that a ton of times in my video. New Orleans, I hear, is changing their name to the Pelicans. You know what I'm saying? My boy Jewel 2B had a big talk about that on one of his videos. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Jewel 2B. You know what I'm saying? I like the logo that the Pelicans are going to come out with. You know what I'm saying? It's a cool logo. The name's a little weak, but I realize it's their national bird, and they're going to go with it. But I also heard a huge rumor. I don't know. It's just a rumor. But the Saints were thinking of doing it, but I'm not too sure about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to throw it there and say that it's 100%. I'm just saying it's a rumor, all right? But like I said, man, I don't like when teams mess with their logos. I realize that some logos that they had back in the day look like they're straight from the 80s, you know what I'm saying? And they have to revamp them a little bit to get them modernized. Like the Raptors, man, in my opinion, they should go back to the Dino jerseys. 100%. Bring that stuff back. Get the team revamped, you know what I'm saying? Make this city get jacked up, you know what I'm saying? You know, when you were a kid, this is what I want to say, okay? When you were a kid and you were driving in your car with your parents and they'd have their music playing, and you'd be like, oh, turn it, I don't like it, it's crap music, whatever, and your parents would be like, no, one day you'll like it. It's true, man. When you get older, you start to appreciate that time, that music that they listen to, because you can relate to it, because that reminds you of a time that was good for you when you were a kid. And everybody likes to think back, oh, when I was younger, we used to do this, we used to do that. Throwback King, man, I know you love stuff from your past when you were a kid, and you surround yourself with it, which I respect, like on a whole new level, man. That's massive. And but I love like for the Blue Jays, for example, when they brought back that new logo, the whole city of Toronto, like the young crew, like me, I'm turning 30 tomorrow, and younger, you know what I'm saying? We got jacked, because this is something we can relate to. This was a fresh new look. This is bringing back the past with a twist to it. And now we've got this young vamp team. We've got the home run king, Jose Bautista. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna come out there and we're gonna kill it. We honestly, like, even in my mind, I was like, man, we have like a playoff team, and it's just based on the logo. You know what I'm saying? And this year it's gonna be unbelievable, because now we've got the logo, and we've got the sick-looking jerseys, and we've got the team. You know what I'm saying? So now everybody's jacked, and it all goes around that logo, because now the young people, like myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm not young. I'm kind of old, 30 years old, whatever. But we can relate to that, because that was a good time in our life. Like, we got to see the World Series, 92, 93. We can relate to that old look, and now we're putting that image onto the new team, and we're thinking we're going to make it just because of a logo and a couple players get thrown on the team. I'm not saying that it's not going to happen. I really hope it happens, that the Jays can make it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I like about the New York Yankees. I've said it tons of times before. They hang on to tradition, man. They don't change it. They don't. Maybe they put a little twist into certain things, but I love the NY, man, and they don't mess with that at all, because that's tradition. The Yankees are the last team to get rid of the green underbrim, and I heard they were one of the last to get rid of Russell Athletic jerseys. But that's what I like about it, man. If teams hold on to that tradition, I love that the most. The Toronto Maple Leafs, they changed the leaf a little bit, but they always stick to the blue and white, and I respect that. There's just so many teams that hang on to tradition, and I respect that the most. And I don't like when teams mess with their logos and scrap things and bring them back. So Raptors, man, if any Raptor person in the organization is watching this, bring back the Dino jerseys. Even just try them out. Just see the fan reaction. You know what I'm saying? You saw the fan reaction of Toronto Blue Jays. Let's see the fan reaction to the Raptors bringing back that Dino look. I love those jerseys the most. So man, what the HTF or organization's doing by switching their logos and trying new things. Bring back the old school. Let's see what the young fans think about that. Maybe you'll get more fans out to your teams. Maybe you'll get more publicity look on the newspapers, or maybe you'll get more jersey sales or jacket sales or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So what the HTF is going on out there with organizations and their logos. Hometown Fitted, fitter, snap, snapper, fitted, keep them clean, keep them crisp. As you can see, I'm yet again inside. I like to call this my little HTF Nation up here, you know what I'm saying? This is my man cave. I'm going to give you a quick look around before I sign out. It's still under construction, so just stick with me on that one. As I'm gonna get this all drywalled up. You can see I got fake right there because I got pins in them. I don't really care about them. My good ones stay in my closet where they don't get messed up. These are my wall of fame right there. Down there is the garage. So we're about I would say this is about 10 feet up. And we got a ladder to get up here right now. We're going to change that up. But this is it right here, man. This is my little sitting area for my boys. We can all chill. I'm going to get a TV. I already got the dish hooked up, ready for the TV whenever I get one. And there's my 93 World Series champs right there with the box scores in the bottom there. Shout out to Mighty Mouse fan and all the Philadelphia fans out there. And, of course, there's my boy Dougie Gilmore right there with all the Leafs jerseys from the past up to the current. So that's it right there, boys. That's my room. Thanks for watching. Shout out to all my subscribers out there. Keep subscribing, man. Keep hitting that button. I've been skyrocketing like a mofo with my subscribers, so I must be doing something right. So shout out to all y'all. Hometownfitteds. I already said it once. I'll say it again. If you got a fitter, a snapper, a fitted, keep them clean, keep them crisp. Shout out to all y'all. Bringing back the past.